Do you struggle with staying productive, getting things done? You know, I used to struggle all the time until I discovered some powerful tricks that you can use to instantly gain much more productivity in your life and business. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you my top productivity tips to stay motivated, getting way more done in a lot less time. Now these tips are absolutely powerful, and I've been using them in my own business to literally work about an hour or so a day and make a full-time income online, okay? So they're very powerful. Okay, now my very first tip is called the 80-20 principle. Now maybe you've heard of this, maybe you haven't, but basically the 80-20 rule states that 80% of our results come from 20% of our actions. Okay, so if you're working right now 8 hours a day, let's say, maybe you're coming home, you're waking up early, you're working at night on a business, and you're working about 8 hours a day, really, 6 of those hours are probably pointless, right? You're probably doing a lot of activities that aren't actually making you money, aren't actually bringing you leads and sales. So what you want to understand is when you identify what 2 hours of that is actually giving you the results, then you can shorten that time instantly, having way more free time to brainstorm ideas, to have fun, to live your life, right? So you want to identify, this works with everything. What 20% of advertising methods are giving you 80% of the leads? What 20% of people in your life are giving you 80% of your happiness? When you look at this across the board, you can really eliminate a ton of the garbage and the things that are wasting time, and you can focus on the few things that actually matter. Now my second tip ties right into this, and this is elimination, okay? Because, Bruce Lee, I think, said it best. He said something like, path to success is not adding on, it's actually eliminating and removing things, okay? So over time, we built up a lot of stuff. We have a lot of clutter in our apartments and our houses. We have a lot of clutter maybe on our desktop computer. All this stuff is just distracting us from doing the few important things. And when you eliminate, you actually remove these distractions and you focus in on a few important things, then you're able to really achieve a lot more. You're not distracting yourself. Now this ties into one of my last tips on how to be more productive, how to get more things done, and that is removing distractions, okay? When you want to sit down, let's say I've identified there's maybe 1 or 2 hours that you could actually expend that are best for what you're doing, and all the rest is a waste of time. In those 2 hours, you want to be very, very focused. So one of the best ways to get focused is to remove distractions, okay? These are things like phone calls. These are things like the TV in the background. These are things like maybe other people, right? You want to go away and do your work in a way that's quiet, in a way that's you can really focus on those 1 to 2 hours, and you're gonna see your productivity dramatically skyrocket. All right, so my next tip for more productivity is no multitasking. No multitasking. A lot of people think that if they focus on a lot of different things, they're gonna get a lot more done. But it's been shown in many studies that your brain actually takes a lot of time when you shift tasks. Okay, so if you're focused on one task and then you keep shifting between those, you're gonna run out of a lot of brain energy, okay? A lot of energy and focus time. So what you can do instead is set aside a timer. I like to use like an egg timer online, set it for like an hour, and I tell myself for the next hour, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna work on an email, or I'm gonna work on, whatever it is I'm doing, okay? So you wanna focus on one thing at a time, and you're gonna really start to notice your productivity and your motivation rapidly increase. Okay, now my last powerful productivity tip and hack, if you will, is called batching, okay? Batching. If you don't know what this is about to change your life, because what batching is in our day, in our business, in our life, we have all these activities that we tend to do over and over and over again, right? Maybe every day we do the same thing, maybe every week. And when you start grouping these activities together and do them all at one time, you're gonna notice you're gonna have way more free time, way more energy, and you're gonna get a lot more done, okay? So for example, if let's say you do laundry many times throughout the week, well, you could just do all of it, wait until all the clothes are dirty and then do it all at one time. When you do that, when you start to batch things, you're gonna get way more done because you're not spending all this time throughout your week that you could be doing other more enjoyable things. For example, in my own business, I batch videos. I record a lot of videos at one time, and what this does is it allows me to really free up my time so I can work on, more training programs for you guys. I can work on producing even more courses than the one I already have in the description below. and I can really do that. All right, so I hope these productivity tips helped you in your business and your life. If you liked the video, be sure to click the like button below, subscribe so you never miss out on more of my videos, comment below what you need help with next. I'm constantly putting these videos out. Last but not least, you know, if you're in a business, productivity is great, but you need to generate leads in an efficient way as well. Go ahead and grab my free trading audio below revealing 17 different ways to get leads today. All of them are easy, and I'll walk you through step by simple step how to implement it in about an hour or less a day, okay? You're gonna really like that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.